first episode on the custom e-bike trailer. Part 2 of welcome back to part 3, 4 on the low. Part 5. Part 6 on the part 6 on the part 5. 4 on the welcome back to part 2 of the first episode on the custom e-bike trailer. Welcome back to part 7 on the lowrider e-bike trailer. It's been a long journey, but we've got there in the end. This is all settled down nice now. This is all cured. We've got the nibs to do in this, and we've got the timber bed to sort out. Now that's the first stage I'm going to take you through, is getting this timber bed put in. So we've got all the dust and all the cutting and the drilling, get all that out of the way, blow all the trailer out, and then we can concentrate on the actual nibbing and polishing of the exterior. The bits we're going to be using today is we're going to use a DeWalt drill with a pilot piece in it to do the pilot holes. Got a little iRobot with it's about a 7mm head for these bolts, which are all colour coded black. I've painted these in the stone chip because these are all going to be going underneath, and there'll be a couple going in the side here where the wheel is, just to pin this aluminium back to the timber when it's fitted. So the first stage is to get all this demasked, and we'll start pilot drilling all the underneath for the timber. So I'll stick you in a time lapse, enjoy the music, and I'll give you a little chat in a bit. See you soon. First one in. Now basically what I did, if that's picking that up, I put a masking tape line down so I can see the distance of the timber, and then drilled through with a pilot drill, and basically drilled through. I'll just get a sharp end, I'll show you what I've done. I've basically done sort of a stagger, so we've got underneath, we've got one there, then it goes like that, and it does this underneath with the bolts, so it pulls the timber down nice and even all the way, and then there's a silicone bead that goes all the way along the timber, round the outside, then down the center, and then screwing from the underneath. If this is picking this up, you can see the staggers like that underneath that go all the way along with the black bolts, and they just pull that timber down nice and tight. So that's the first one in. We'll do the same to the second one and just start working his way in. I'll see you in a bit. I didn't want to bore you on a time lapse, me just drilling holes and screwing screws in. It's like, do you really want to see that? But we've got the bed in. I'll give you a little pan around the bottom. I can just do this one-handed. Now, as you can see, there's 65 pre-drilled screws gone in the bottom, and they're all silicone sealed. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to tip the trailer up, scotch the bed back, and I'm just going to dust some bed liner over the heads and along as much of the body as I can get out of the can, and that will just seal that down and protect the bottom. But that's the bed in. So that's gone in all nice, all secure down. I've done 3 pre-drills on the bottom. They're behind the wheel for the panel, the alley panel there. You can just see one of the screws through there. We've got one in this corner just down here, and that holds the aluminium panel on. I've got one more to do. I've just sprayed some more screws outside, so I've got another 3 to drop in here, here and here. Once they're in, have a good sweep down, blow the inside out because there's little bits of swarf from the drill. We'll clean everything down, and then I can start nibbing and polishing and take you through a little process on that, and it's good to go. So the bed's gone in nice, just finishes that off, all nice and glossy. So we'll move on to the next stage. I'll get the camera set up, I'll get these 3 screws in that side, and then we'll just do a little de-nib on them bits that need doing and give it a little polish. I've got all the bits set up that I'm going to use. 1500 wet and dry is more than good enough if you're nibbing out. You can go down the grades, but this will buff up on a 1500, not a problem. We've got a rotary mop, 3M Fast Cut Plus, drop of water, microfiber towel, and I've gone in, and you're just basically just knocking over the lump of dirt that's sticking out. When you look down the panel, you'll just see them tiny little dust droplets that have dropped into your clear coat. You just knock the top off till it dulls off, like that. I've dulled a bit around here, bit there, little bit here, and then all you're doing after that is you're polishing it back up. 3M Fast Cut Plus, really good compound. Few drops on the pad, nice and slow, just work it in. Don't stick on one point too long because you can really heat the panel up and you can burn through your paint. So you just take it nice and easy, moving the pad and just consistently moving over your panel and until you see that gloss come back in your clear coat. So it's nice and simple, guys. You've not got to go hammering really hard on your clear coat to try and get it. Let the product and the pad do the work. Just lightly press and it will polish up, not a problem. So I won't do a real time talking you through this. I've just explained simply on how you can do it. You'll see in the time lapse, I'll just press very lightly, won't be putting any force on it, and this will just polish this up nice. It's only these couple of bits around here, quick mop over all the sides, bit of wax, job done. So I'll see you in the time lapse. Guys, I hope you caught a bit in that time lapse. Like I say, nice and easy when you do your mopping. Use your compound, let your machine start off nice and slow, and just build your speed up and just keep a nice steady movement over the bits you're knocking back, your nibbed areas, and you'll get it nice and glossy. So it's all back together. I've given it a little bit of wax and top gloss protection on the panels, set it all back up. I'll give you a little pan round and a look. There you go, guys, that's all nice and complete. And I knew the IKEA hand would come in handy to hold it up. But all nicely glossed up, all them bits polished. Them little nibs are all just polished out. So it's looking all nice on the panels now. And then the timber bed inside to finish it. That's all silicone sealed under each slat and then screwed from the bottom like you've seen in that little clip that I showed you. With all the screw heads, we've done like the nice little burnt back effect on the timbers to that aged look. But that's all done. So I hope you've enjoyed the video on the e-bike trailer. It took us to part 7 to get it finished, but it's all complete. I think it looks really nice. Once this is hooked up to Steve's bike, it'll just blend in. Enjoyed the video, guys, on these little episodes of this e-bike trailer. We're going to be moving on to another collaboration next. I've got Andy Kirby coming over tomorrow. We've got some Audi TT 4-pot brake calipers he wants painting, so we're going to do some candy red and add the logos on them, make them look really trick. So I'll get to meet Andy Kirby tomorrow, probably do a little vloggy type video for you guys so you can meet him. But he has got a channel. I'll leave a link in the description to Andy's channel and Steve's channel. Steve's going to be over tomorrow. They might turn up at the same time, so it'll be like a big, all three of us, you'll see us all together. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, click that subscribe, press that notification so you don't miss out on any more up and coming videos on Dred FX Custom Paint. Big thumbs up to all the new subscribers and all the comments, guys. As I say, it's much appreciated. The feedback's great, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.